We're back with another beast video. This time we got the Hellfire Warrior. Here's a bit of the gameplay. It absolutely melts. We just rain down fire. The mobs are light work. We're an absolute tank. We rain down fire and it looks badass. It's the trifecta. I only got 5 minutes to show you, so let's go. You just press one button and you nuke the whole screen. You can throw down your ballistas, throw down 4 of them, and bam, 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 boom. You also have oil grenade if you want to use it. You basically just launch it on the ground. It puts oil there. It reduces enemies' fire res, and it slows them down. I don't really use it, maybe on a pinnacle boss. Main attack, artillery ballista, level 31. You want to scale it as high as you can, as many levels as possible. The higher level, the more damage. It's a massive increase every level. We have primal armament, martial tempo, reach, overabundance, and magnified effect. Magnified effect is for maps. If you go in to fight a pinnacle boss, I'd swap out concentrated effect for magnified for a lot more damage. Then we have oil grenade, strip away, persistence, encumbrance, time of need, vitality, fast forward, cannibalism. Your companion, the quadrilla. I have haste aura. Haste is definitely recommended for more movement speed. Meat shield, elemental army. And don't forget to quality everything to quality level 20. Okay, Smith the Kitava, we stack life, 2.7k, 89 fire res, 90 cold, 90 lightning, and 75 chaos. We also have a life recovery per second of 613. Okay, Coal Stoker. If we have 200 fire res, we get a bonus of 100 to cold and lightning. And then Forged in Flame, so the higher max fire res we have, the more max cold and lightning res we have. Then we take the Smith's Masterwork. We wear normal body armor, get life regen, we get some physical damage reduction, we get more max fire res, and more increased life. So I'm level 92. I'll show you what my tree looks like. If you were just level 90, maybe take off some life regen right here. But this is the whole tree. And if you were like level 85, take off those 2 life regens, maybe Giant Slayer, and these 5 nodes over here. Artillery Ballista cost a ton of mana. Look, 403, but it says life. It's because we took blood magic, so it converts our mana cost to life cost. So it costs 403 life. That's a lot better than mana because we don't stack mana. And by getting 562 or 613 when you have a totem down, you're able to regen what it costs really fast. Look at this. Like, it's not going down at all. And you only have 4 out at a time. You might wonder why we take all these nodes: increased damage with hits against shocked, increased damage with hits against chilled, increased damage with hits against ignited. Well, it's because we use painter's gloves. So normally the ballista is all fire damage. We convert that to 1/3 cold, 1/3 fire, and 1/3 lightning. With unnatural resilience, you get 1% of max fire res for each 40% uncapped. So if you have 200 fire res, you'll do 89, 90, and 90. If you had 240, you do 90, 90, 90. I felt like 200 is enough. Gear talk, gear segment. Here it is. Your ballista does not scale off of your crossbow damage. These are the stats that matter in order. So try and get all those. There's an example of my weapon. Here's the helmet. Life, strength and dex, corruption implicit, life regen per second, rarity, and life regen. Here's the amulet. You want to try and get +3 to projectile, but +2 will do. All attributes, or you could do high strength and dex, life, life regen, and rarity or fire res if needed. You always want around 100 rarity if you can get it, and you got to get that 200 fire res. We allocate with primal sundering, which is over here. Damage penetrates 12% elemental res and increased area of effect. Primal Sundering is good because of the Painter's Servant. We get elemental pen on fire, cold, and lightning. Just get the highest stats possible. These are the stats that you need for the boots. Try and get 35 movement speed, but 30 minimum. Superior ornate plate, quality it's a 20. Try and get above 2% life regen. And if you can, corrupt it for 3 sockets. For your belt, get chaos res or fire res, strength or dex, and life. And these are the stats that you need on the rings: max life, chaos res, life, rarity, extra damage to fire, cold, and lightning. We're not going to use mana flask, don't worry about it. I put on stun charm. And for life flask, either get one that gives you a lot of life, or even better, instant life recovery. All right, guys, leave a comment if you have any questions. This build is a beast. So good luck. let me know. Deer Hitter Main, out. Peace.